You know what's wild? Right now, as you're watching this, there are people sitting in their bedrooms, faces never shown, voices sometimes never heard, making more money than doctors, lawyers, and engineers combined. And the craziest part, most people have no idea this is even possible. I'm talking about the faceless content niche. And in 2026, it's not just a side hustle anymore. It's a legitimate career path that's quietly minting millionaires while traditional jobs are struggling to keep up with inflation. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how this works, why it's exploding right now, and most importantly, how ordinary people with zero experience are tapping into this goldmine. But here's the thing. What I'm sharing today is just scratching the surface. If you want to dive deeper into strategies that actually work in 2026, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I break down cutting-edge methods every single week that most people won't tell you about. Trust me, you'll want to stay connected for what's coming. Section 1. The shocking reality. Let me put this into perspective for you. The median salary in the United States in 2026 is around $58,000 a year. That's what most people are grinding 40, sometimes 50 hours a week for. They're stuck in traffic, dealing with office politics, living for the weekend. Meanwhile, faceless content creators are pulling in anywhere from $10,000 to $500,000 per month. Yes, per month. And they're doing it without ever showing their face, without expensive equipment, and often without even leaving their homes. I know what you're thinking. That sounds too good to be true. I thought the same thing, but then I started digging into the numbers, talking to people actually doing this, and what I found completely changed how I see online income. There's a channel in the meditation niche, completely faceless, just calming visuals and AI-generated voiceovers. They're making an estimated $40,000 per month from ad revenue alone. That's not counting sponsorships, affiliate marketing, or digital products. One channel, one niche, zero face reveals. The emotional weight of this hits different when you realize that while people are stressing about layoffs, about AI taking their jobs, about whether they can afford their rent next month, there's this entire economy thriving in plain sight that most people are completely blind to. Section 2. Why 2026 is the perfect storm. So why is this exploding right now? Three massive shifts are happening simultaneously, and they're creating the perfect storm for faceless creators. First, AI tools have become ridiculously powerful and accessible. In 2026, you can generate professional-grade videos, voiceovers, scripts, and thumbnails without any technical skills. What used to take a team of 5 people and $10,000 in equipment can now be done by one person with a laptop and a $20 monthly subscription. Second, privacy has become a currency. People are tired of being exposed online. They're craving anonymity in audiences. They don't care about seeing your face anymore. They care about value, entertainment, and solving their problems. The parasocial relationship isn't about your face. It's about the transformation you provide. Third, and this is huge, platform algorithms in 2026 are favoring watch time and engagement over everything else. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, they don't care if you're showing your face. They care if people are watching. And faceless content, when done right, is often more binge-worthy because it removes the distraction of personality and focuses purely on the content itself. Here's something that'll blow your mind. Some of the fastest-growing channels on YouTube right now are entirely faceless. Finance channels breaking down complex topics with simple animations. True crime channels using stock footage and narration. Self-improvement channels with nothing but text and B-roll. And they're absolutely crushing it. Section 3. The niches that are printing money. Let me break down the specific niches that are absolutely exploding right now. Number 1. AI and tech explainers. Everyone wants to understand AI, but most content is either too technical or too dumbed down. Faceless creators who can bridge that gap are making bank. We're talking about channels that explain ChatGPT updates, review AI tools, or show automation workflows, all with screen recordings and voiceovers. Number 2. Financial literacy content. In 2026, with economic uncertainty, people are desperate to learn about investing, saving, and building wealth. Faceless channels using animations, stock footage, and clear explanations are getting millions of views. And here's the kicker. Financial content has some of the highest CPMs on YouTube. We're talking $25 to $50 per 1,000 views in some cases. Number 3. Productivity and self-improvement. The eternal niche. But what's changed is the format. Faceless creators are using aesthetic visuals, ASMR-style narration, and actionable frameworks. People watch these videos late at night trying to fix their lives and their incredibly loyal audiences. Number 4. Storytelling and mysteries. True crime, unsolved mysteries, historical deep dives. These niches have always been popular, but faceless formats make them even more immersive. It's like listening to a podcast, but with visuals that enhance the narrative. And here's the beautiful part. You don't need to be an expert in any of these niches. You need to be a curator, a synthesizer of information. That's the skill that pays in 2026. If you're sitting here thinking, okay, this sounds incredible, but where do I even start? What tools do I use? How do I pick the right niche? That's exactly what I cover in my other videos. I've got deep dives into niche selection, tool reviews, and even monetization strategies that go way beyond ad revenue. So make sure you're subscribed because this is just the foundation. Section 4. The brutal truth nobody tells you now. Let me get real with you for a second, because I'd be doing you a disservice if I made this sound like easy money. It's not. The barrier to entry is low, yes, but the barrier to success, that requires consistency, strategy, and a willingness to adapt fast. In 2026, the content game moves at lightning speed. What works today might be obsolete in 3 months. You need to be a student of the platforms, constantly learning, constantly testing. Here's the emotional reality that hits people. You're going to publish your first 10 videos and they're probably going to flop. Maybe your first 20, and that's when most people quit. They see the success stories, they see the income screenshots, but they don't see the months of work that went into figuring out what actually resonates. But here's what separates the people making $100,000 a month from the people making nothing. The successful ones treated it like a business from day one. They analyzed data. They studied their competition. They invested in learning. They didn't just post content, they engineered it. And let me tell you something that might sting a little. Most people will watch this video, feel inspired for about 24 hours, and then go right back to scrolling. They'll say they'll start tomorrow. Tomorrow becomes next week. Next week becomes never. The people who actually win are the ones who start today. Even if it's messy, even if it's imperfect, they start. Section 5. The path forward. So if you're serious about this, here's your roadmap. Step 1. Pick a niche you can commit to for at least 6 months. Not something you think will make money, but something you're genuinely interested in. Because you're going to need that intrinsic motivation when things get hard. Step 2. Study the top 5 channels in that niche. Not to copy them, but to understand what's working. Look at their thumbnails, their titles, their video structures. Reverse engineer their success. Step 3. Invest in the right tools. In 2026, you need AI voiceover tools, video editing software, and thumbnail design capabilities. But here's the good news. You can get started with free or cheap options. You don't need a $5,000 camera setup. You need good storytelling. Step 4. Commit to publishing consistently. whether it's once a week or 3 times a week. Pick a schedule and stick to it. The algorithm rewards consistency more than sporadic viral hits. Step 5. Diversify your income. Don't rely solely on ad revenue. Build an email list. Create digital products. Explore affiliate marketing. The real wealth in faceless content comes from owning your audience and having multiple revenue streams. And here's the thing that nobody talks about. This isn't just about money. Yes, the financial freedom is incredible, but what's even more powerful is the location freedom, the time freedom, the ability to build something that's truly yours. Imagine waking up without an alarm, working from anywhere in the world, not having to ask permission for vacation days, not being worried about layoffs or company politics. That's what this path can give you. Look, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that faceless content creation is for everyone. It's not. It requires discipline, creativity, and a thick skin for criticism and failure. But if you're someone who's tired of trading time for money, tired of building someone else's dream while your own collects dust, this might be your path. The opportunity in 2026 is real. The tools are better than they've ever been. The audiences are hungrier than ever for quality content. And the best part, you don't need to be an influencer. You don't need to be on camera. You just need to provide value and be consistent. So here's my challenge to you. Don't let this be another video you watch and forget. Take one action today. Research one niche, download one tool, write one script. Just start. And if you want to go deeper, if you want the strategies, the tools, and the frameworks that actually work in 2026, subscribe to this channel. I'm putting out content every week that's designed to help you build this business the right way. Not the hype way, but the sustainable, profitable way. The faceless fortune is real. The question is, are you ready to claim it? I'll see you in the next one. Now go build something incredible.